My brother's fiance told everyone I ruined their engagement photos by showing up uninvited. I didn't show up. I was at the hospital donating my kidney to save his life. My brother Ryan and I grew up inseparable. Just 2 years apart, we did everything together. Shared a room until high school, played on the same baseball teams, covered for each other when one of us got in trouble. When he got engaged to Michelle last year, he asked me to be his best man before he even finished proposing to her. I said yes without thinking twice. Michelle was different from the girls Ryan usually dated. She came from money, always dressed perfectly, had opinions about everything from wine pairings to thread counts. Ryan seemed happy though, so I kept my thoughts to myself. She'd make little comments sometimes about my apartment being small or my car being old, but I figured she was just particular about things. 3 months ago, everything changed. Ryan started feeling sick, exhausted all the time, couldn't keep food down, looked gray. His doctor ran tests, and the results came back devastating. His kidneys were failing. Genetic condition nobody in our family knew we carried. He needed a transplant soon, or he'd be looking at years of dialysis, maybe worse. I got tested the next day, didn't even hesitate. The results came back a week later, and I was a perfect match. 6 out of 6 markers. The transplant coordinator said it was rare to get such a clean match, even between siblings. We scheduled the surgery for October 12th, first available date that worked with the surgical team's schedule. That's when things got complicated. October 12th was also the date Michelle had booked for their engagement photos. Some exclusive photographer who was apparently booked solid for the next year. She'd been planning this shoot for months, had a specific vision for fall colors and golden hour lighting. I told Ryan about the conflict a month in advance, gave him plenty of time to figure things out. He immediately said he'd reschedule the photos, that obviously the surgery took priority, but Michelle lost it. She called me directly saying the venue was already paid for, the photographer had a cancellation fee, and couldn't I just do the surgery literally any other week? Ryan tried explaining to her multiple times that transplant scheduling doesn't work like a dentist appointment. You can't just call up and pick a different Tuesday. The surgical team, the operating rooms, the post-op care, it's all coordinated weeks in advance. Michelle kept insisting there had to be another way. After 2 weeks of her bringing it up constantly, I finally told them both to keep their photo session. I meant it. This was their engagement, their special moment. I'd be fine. My kidney would still be there whenever we rescheduled. Ryan seemed relieved. Michelle smiled for the first time in days. Surgery day arrived. I checked into the hospital at 6 in the morning. They got me prepped, IV in, surgical gown on, the whole routine. Ryan was 2 rooms over getting his own prep done. We texted back and forth, both of us nervous but trying to joke about it. He kept thanking me. I kept telling him to shut up. Around 9 in the morning, right before they were supposed to wheel me in, my phone started vibrating non-stop. Text after text. I grabbed it and saw Michelle had posted on Instagram an hour earlier. A long caption about how hurt and disappointed she was that I chose not to come to their engagement shoot. How I'd made today all about me. How I couldn't just be happy for them for one afternoon. She said I deliberately skipped it to be spiteful and make a statement. She'd posted screenshots from our group chat, but they were edited, cropped to remove any mention of the surgery. Just made it look like I said I couldn't make it and refused to explain why. My mom had already called the hospital twice trying to reach me. My aunt left a voicemail asking what was wrong with me. 3 cousins texted asking why I do this to Ryan. Michelle's post had 300 likes and dozens of comments calling me selfish. I asked my nurse if she could take a photo. She looked confused but agreed. I held up my wrist showing the hospital band with Ryan's name listed as the recipient. The IV line was visible, the surgical gown, the pre-op room number on the wall behind me. Timestamp showed 9:47 a.m. I posted it without a caption. Within 20 minutes it had 3,000 likes. An hour later, 10,000. Every single comment was tagging Michelle, asking if she seriously just called someone petty for donating their kidney. The wedding got called off that night.